Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we got to talk about the draft real quick. We got to talk about Jordan Addison being drafted, pick number 23. Also, we want to talk about USC all time, where they stand at all time with the draft. Where does USC stand all time with first round picks? Let's take a look at some of that, and then the USC current players that are still in the draft. Where do you guys think they're going to go? Let's take a look at that information real quick, and let's shout out Jordan Addison for being picked number 23 yesterday. Let's take a look at this information. Let's go. First, if I had a favorite memory of Jordan Addison, it will be this right here. Jordan Addison moving and grooving, giving us this game-winning, sealing the deal for us. Let's take a look at Jordan Addison here, sealing the deal for us in this game and throw by Caleb Williams right here. You guys remember this. This was an all-time favorite for Jordan Addison. Also, last night, when you looked at the draft, just kind of highlighted, I just thought this was a good deal right here. Just looking at Caleb, they looked like they were at his spot, his place. And look, you see Brendan Rice there. You see a couple other guys right there. But Caleb, everybody had their phones getting selfie up there, looking at Jordan Addison, man. They were proud of their teammate. This was just a kind of an amazing thing for them to see, man. And Jordan Addison, man, he had his gear on, man. He had the sunglasses, he had the suit on. He had it put together last night. But they were excited, of course, rightfully so. Their teammate going in the first round, and it was a very exciting moment for the whole team. And as you see, there was a couple of more pictures here. You see Kyron Ware right next to Caleb. I mean, right when this thing broke last night, man, everybody, they were totally lit last night. They went absolutely berserk for their teammate. And I'm going to tell you what, next year is going to be more. But look, we got some guards still available in the draft. So let's talk about some of those guys. Let's take a look at some of them. And where does USC stand all time? And so for those who thought that USC was completely lost in the sauce, all these years under Clay Helton, we still had quite a few first-round picks. Not a lot of first-round picks, but we still was able to maintain and hang in there. But here's the NFL draft most first-round picks in history. You see Ohio State, last night they moved to, I think did they have two last night? I know they had C.J. Stroud and they had Jackson Smith for Jigma. So that would move them to, 89. Then USC would move to 85, but we're still in second. Alabama, they had two, I think, last night. Will Allen, and I think they had Bryce Young, which moved them to 78. So USC still second all time with draft picks. And man, look, that just shows you the power of the brand, shows you the power of USC football, able to maintain and able to hold on all these years at the number two spot with first round picks all year long, all in history. Also, in the category of most NFL draft picks all times by school, and you see here, it's going to be Notre Dame with 522. USC comes in at number 2, still in the number 2 spot. 519 Ohio State, 479 Oklahoma, number 409. Then Michigan, 392, number 5. Alabama 6, 391. Penn State 7, 375. LSU 369, number 8. Florida number 9, 367. Then Nebraska's going to be number 10 at 366. So you see USC still able to even hold down a spot when you're talking about most draft picks all time. Now, we were watching the draft last night, and, a lot of us, I said to myself, man, I want Thule to hear get drafted. I know what kind of guy he is. He had a lot of sacks, but honestly, Thule he's actually going right according to what PFF ranked these guys. You see Will Allen, number 1, he went last night. Iowa State guy, Will McDonald, he went. Nolan Smith went from Georgia. Miles Murphy from Clemson, he went. Texas Tech guy, he went. And then Felix from Kansas State, he went. And then the Iowa guy, he went. So it's really kind of, as far as the edge, all those top guys, the first 7, those guys already went. So Thule is actually right where he's supposed to be according to PFL. just for those who are wondering, and I think we should be able to see him sometime today. We should see Thule in the second round. So for those who are concerned, that's where it's at. It's actually going exactly how they planned and projected it to go as it relates to that. Now the quarterback situation is totally different because the Kentucky quarterback, everybody, I guess everybody thought he was going to be like the number 2 quarterback taken, but it completely, the whole situation just changed, and you kind of seen him just left there at the draft. So that situation is a little bit different. Now you could kind of say that the same thing with Mekhi Blackman. He's kind of, I guess, where he's supposed to be right now, but being that he had good grading from PFF, you look at him here, zone coverage, he was ranked 3rd with the 85.1 PFF grade. So, he's probably going to come off the board sometime today as well. And then you look at this guy here, Emmanuel Forbes from Mississippi State. He went yesterday with an 89.6 in his man coverage. But look at Mekhi Blackman. He ranked high in both of them. The man coverage as well as the zone with his man coverage at 87.3. So I expect him to come off the board today. But I heard him actually mention other quarterbacks coming off the board. But Mekhi Blackman, to me, ranks in both statistics very, very well. So you guys hit me in the comment section. We should look for him to come as well. Now, you guys know we have some offensive linemen getting ready to come off the board as well. So where they projecting to come, we'll see how that works out with them. But this, for those who are concerned with the guys that we felt like were supposed to be at least in the first 1 and 2 rounds, like Mekhi Blackman and Thule, those guys should be coming off today. And either one of those guys could have came off yesterday. Now, I'm just going to do this, man. This some California love all day, man. This Bryce Young, first pick overall from Cali. We got to give it up to him, man. California represented strong. They represented strong last night with the very first 2 quarterbacks. Bryce Young going first. And Cali love all day, man. Much respect to him. He was a USC commit at one point before switching that commitment to Alabama, but we still got love for Bryce. Also, C.J. Stroud, another California love, man, product, man. We got love for him, man. Much respect for what you did as well. Going number 2 quarterback, pick 2. That's saying a lot. 2 California products, 1 and 2. This is big. And look, we still consider you one of ours, man. West Coast product. So look, man, hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you guys think about this. This was an interesting night last night, the NFL draft. Until later on, listen, everybody stay blessed. Don't forget, you guys get up, get out, and make some things happen. Until later on, fight on, fight on, fight on.